This is Randy Bell with the Courier podcast, the place to come for the latest Clinton news. Some smoother streets are in Clinton's future. A Jackson company has been awarded an $827,547 contract to resurface 13 streets, which were chosen for the annual paving program based on their condition. Adcamp Incorporated had the lowest bid among the four contractors who sought the contract. Consulting City Engineer Bill Owen says many of those streets will have to be milled before they can be paved. He says the decision on when the project can start will be somewhat dependent on the company's schedule, but he expects the work to begin by the end of June. And here's the list of streets which are currently scheduled to be paved this year. Pinehaven Place from Pinehaven Road to the dead end. Tulane Drive from Spring Ridge Road to the dead end. Crestview Drive from Cedar Hill Drive to the dead end. Lake Ridge Cove from Lake Ridge Lane to the cul-de-sac. Alexandria Court from Middleton Place to Charleston Avenue. Briarwood Drive from Normandy to Tanglewood Drive. Cherry Ridge Drive from Cherry Stone Circle to Cherry Stone Circle. Cross Keys Drive from Stonegate Drive to Indian Mound. Dove Way Circle from Pheasant Run to the cul-de-sac. Dutton Road from the railroad to Mallory Street. Dutton Road from Mallory Street to Hillcrest Drive. Glen Auburn Drive from Oak Meadows Drive to the cul-de-sac, and Glendale Drive from Laredo Drive to Lovett Street. Helping to limit the number of streets that could be paved was the rising cost of asphalt and other increased costs. According to Owen, the base repair was double from last year, the surface course was 30% higher, and milling was double from last year. Still, the bid came in more than $172,000 below the $1 million which the city had budgeted for paving this year. Mayor Will Purdy says no decision's been made on how to spend the money that's been left over.
Well, certainly there's always the option to do more paving. Another option that we have discussed, there's some areas that are in very bad need of updated striping. So that's another option we're looking at, but certainly my intention and expectation is that any excess sums will go directly back into, pavement or pavement markings.
If the city chooses to do additional paving, Owen says he'll use the street ranking list to recommend which ones to include based on the money that's available and the length of those streets. I'm Randy Bell.